Hello, 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 my lovelies. How is everybody doing? Today's money talk is a bit different, a bit special because I really want to talk from my own experience. And many of you might be wondering, hello, hello, Instagram. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me. I had a bit of a bizarre day today, and so it has reflected on my emotions. And this is a good topic actually to be talking about our emotions because you probably already know that emotions are truly important when you want to manifest something, and especially money. When you're trying to do manifestations around money, and then you want to be that on that high horse, vibing high in a good mood. You want to feel good, and then something happens, and that something puts you down, and you feel all those emotions. It could be really like feeling fearful again, it might be feeling really sad or aggravated or even just like guilty. And you know how it rolls on, right? It happened to me this morning as well. And then I try to overcompensate for that by eating something I would normally not eat, and then feeling even worse about myself. And I said, okay, stop for a second here. Like, what are we doing on here, right? So with that, say having said that, with our emotions, why are they here actually? Why do we like what do we do with them in that moment? And the simple answer, really, without going into too much details, because these are short videos, but I really want to give it to you. What to do with those emotions, what to do in those deepest moments when you think your emotions are just here to torture you. They are here again doing something you don't want. And we so want to be feeling good all like most of the time, right? A lot. More of the time, more of those days, and then we just feel not well, and we try to avoid it, or we try to get out of that pit doing anything and everything we just know under the sun, right? So what is a really good and recommended thing to do then in that moment is really just to observe your emotions. Being a neutral observer of those emotions, like they are happening almost to someone else. It's still you, you're still experiencing them, but that's it. That's the reason why they're here. And if you let them be the messenger, the creator, the bringer of that experience which you wanted to have, and you're not gonna react, you're not gonna push against them, you're not gonna get even more upset because you have that emotion will go away. It will just dissolve, as long as it doesn't build on and build on and build on, right? So, this is a practice. So don't get discouraged when you can't do it at first, or if it's difficult and you think like you don't have that awareness to stay in that observation, and you kind of go and you roll with it and it gets worse and worse. Like, try it again, try it next time, try it maybe when those emotions are not that strong and not that really, like debilitating, but when they're soft and subtle first, then it's a lot easier just to observe them. When you observe them, they have fulfilled their mission. The mission is done, fulfilled, and they will go away. They will dissolve. They will evaporate, literally. And you will be getting back into your natural state. What's happening to those emotions, especially when they're on a low vibrational scale, if you allow them to just be, nothing else, just be, they are literally transmuting into the love, back into love. And so when they transmute into love, they have fulfilled the purpose. They are not felt anymore. They are not torturing you as you might be thinking, because they have fulfilled the mission. But when we don't allow them to just be, when we try to fix them, when we try to avoid them, when we try to push against them, like, this is very normal. I'm doing the same, right? A lot. But when I have the awareness of what I'm doing, what's going on, and when I'm only allowing them to be, rise up, allow them to be, and they're absolutely with 100% certainty evaporating and dissolving into love, into the light, back into the source where they came from. The experience is what we signed up for. Why we have those emotions, we absolutely are here for those experiences. You might be thinking, well, I'm sure I never signed up for feeling like crap most of my life or most of my days, right? But it's just because we wanted to have that experience and then move on. But what is happening a lot of time is we're not allowing to move on. We are not allowing ourselves to move on. And that's why we keep perpetuating those situations, those emotions, and they are getting even stronger and stronger. Where when you know, like on a roll with our emotions, so they will not go away but stay. And then the purpose is not longer there. So let me know, you guys, if that resonates, if that kind of sounds like something you would use or could even try, because this is absolutely true. Whatever we resist persists, and you know that, right? It's not a new thing, but it really goes into those little teeny tiny details of your life where you are not maybe even aware that you're doing it, because most of the day we are running on autopilot, we are going through the motion, and we don't have the awareness. So what really needs to happen is have the awareness, bring up the awareness of what's going on. And this is the unpleasant part, because we need to know what's going on in the first place. We need to know that I'm really upset. Because what we usually do as the first thing, we start fighting them off. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to have this in my life. I really don't want that. And we have that. We've been doing that since we were little children, really pushing against something we don't want. And it usually stayed with us. And even now, we might be adults, with many, many years having this earthly experience, and we're still pushing away like little children because we're afraid of what it brings to us. And we know we experience the unpleasantness of certain emotions when we felt really like we are not enough. We were feeling like other people are maybe misusing us, maybe walking over us, and we are being kind and they are like, not reciprocating that, all those things. And nobody wants to feel like this, right? But sitting with that emotion for a little bit, doesn't have to be long, just a little bit, just welcoming that emotion into your world and saying, okay, so this is what I wanted to experience, probably. Otherwise, I would not be feeling it. If you can be sitting with that, it's just an emotion and observing it in your body. It doesn't mean anything about you. It doesn't mean anything about the other person. It doesn't mean anything about anything in this world. It's just an emotion which is coming through you right now. And if you let that be, let it go, and just take notice, oh, this is what's happening. Thank you. Thank you for showing here. Thank you for coming to bring me that awareness, because if this is really what we signed up for, you might not be in agreement with that part. You might be thinking, well, no, that's not true. I never signed up for it. Yes, we did, and we wanted to have this experience. And the more we can appreciate those experiences, especially which we think we don't want, the more free you can be. Um, this is a very large topic. I could be talking so much more on that, but I'm just going to finish on here because this was a very brief message I wanted to convey to you guys today. So thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.